Every morning you check in with the digital world. A quick text, a phone call to a friend, maybe a simple command to a smart speaker. You don't think about it. Every single utterance, every sigh, every cough is a unique, irreplaceable acoustic event. It's your voice. You think it belongs to you, right? You think it's secure. But what if I told you that while you've been living your life, a ghost in the machine, a silent industrial vacuum, has been listening, not just to your words, that's old news. They've been listening to you, recording the texture of your throat, the rhythm of your breath, the precise, intimate map of your humanity. And now, a secretive, multi-billion-dollar industry is selling it. Not your data, but the very sound of your existence. This is the next data war, and the most terrifying part is that the battlefield is inside your own mouth. I spent months digging into the dark corners of the AI economy, chasing the source code, the raw material that makes hyper-realistic AI voices possible. We always assumed these deepfakes were born in basements by hackers. The reality is far colder and far more corporate. The key players are obscure data brokerage firms. They operate in the shadows, hoovering up billions of hours of conversational audio. Think about every call you've made to customer service, every automated survey you've completed, every time you asked your digital assistant for the weather. They call it acoustic metadata. They package it into massive sellable datasets. The goal? To teach an artificial intelligence how to sound human. We should call it what it is. Stolen identity at scale. For decades, we've relied on our voice as an ultimate security measure. When you use your voice to unlock a banking app, you're using a voice print. But the tech companies buying this massive stream of voice data are not using it for security. They're using it to clone. They are training their models to replicate the unique human quirks. The slight crack in your voice when you're tired, the regional lilt, the barely audible sigh of exasperation. Imagine this scenario, one that is becoming dangerously common. A perfect replica of your voice, instantly generated, calling your elderly mother, pleading for emergency money. It bypasses every voice verification check because, to the system and to her ear, it sounds exactly like you. This isn't theoretical. We found evidence of these deepfake phishing attacks surging globally. What separates us from the machine is that spark of originality, the intangible emotion behind the sound. But that's precisely what the AI wants to extinguish. I want you to meet Sarah. She was a respected voice actor for 20 years. Her voice was her livelihood, her unique craft. A few years ago, she recorded a few hundred short phrases for a small tech startup under a standard vague contractor agreement. She assumed they were for a temporary ad campaign. A year later, Sarah's AI clone was everywhere. It was in thousands of apps, narrated audiobooks, and major commercials, generating millions in revenue for the startup without her ever speaking a word again. Sarah didn't just lose a job. She lost her identity. The machine didn't just automate her labor. It took the unique part of her that made her valuable. She told me, "It's like having a ghost in the room that sounds just like me, but I can't talk to it. I can't stop it, and it never gets tired." But the most disturbing part of this investigation is where this raw voice data is truly sourced. It's not just the dark web. It's coming from places you implicitly trust. Your bank's automated line, your home security system, even free educational apps you downloaded for your kids. They are legally permitted, often through pages of fine print you never read, to anonymize and sell that acoustic data. An expert I spoke to put it chillingly simply. An AI doesn't need your name to clone your voice print. It just needs the data, and the data is everywhere. This creates a chilling economic reality. Your voice is no longer a tool of communication. It's a commodity. And you, the owner, are the only one who isn't seeing a cent. We stand at a critical crossroads in this data war. We must decide what personal boundaries are left to defend. Look down at your phone. Take a breath. The question is no longer who is listening. The question is, who is speaking?